Hey guys, Tuesday, June 17, 2025. Let's see what the dollar is doing today. So far, it's kind of holding this low. As of right now, or at least as of today, it pierced it. Buyers came in, defended it. Now they're holding it above the value area low of 97.93 and just kind of going sideways for like the last 3 days. Your midpoint within a 3-month time frame was going to be 99.59. If we go into our, you can see that there's a lot of value area lows. This is 97. This is 5-year. You got a point of control using 10-year at 97.20. There's a lot of support here, and for some reason, it does not want to crack and go lower. Looking at our simple glance chart, using the daily, you can see that you're below the 20, the 50, and I'm sure the 100. And you got a MACD that's positive and just kind of going sideways. So if you are conservative and not as risky, you want to wait at least for a daily close above 98.93, or at least above the 20. I'm sure it's going to test the 50 and then see what happens. But so far, kind of quiet, building, looks like just consolidating, looks like it may want to go higher. And one of the reasons I think that is because I'm going to show you this on the midpoint chart. This is the channel, and you can see that we are just shy from getting above it. So let's see how that's going to play out. Looking at our midpoint chart using the weekly time frame, you can see that the mobiles are positive now, and the waves have been showing a momentum that it looks like it wants to reverse. And you're at the, not the final quadrant on the yearly pivots, is 98.06, and so far it is holding. If it was to push lower, it will be 95. That's your last pivot for the year, or for this year, the extreme. But so far, this is what's giving me an idea that maybe this thing is going to reverse. Why? I don't know. Everybody hates the dollar, so I don't know why it would happen, but the indicators are indicating that. So we'll see how this is going to play out. Looking at our daily using monthly pivots, we're chopping around here, and you can see that it's starting to wake up as of the 16 again, but it's very chop fast. Look at that. It's hugging the zero line, not really doing anything. And like I said, you got a lot of selling pressure below the moving averages, kind of holding here between these two quadrants of 97 and 97. Oh, you can say 98 to 97.19. On the 4-hour, just chop, at least get above the weekly pivot, which is 98.48 or 49. Just chop, but a little more on the positive side, but just very choppy. It's having a tough time trying to get at least to 98.49. And looking at the today's pivots only, you're above the midpoint, so that's a little bullish. But very mixed on the indicators. But the one that's making me interested in the dollar again is this one right here, the weekly. So you bounced, failed, 2 weeks sideways, consolidating, maybe another week, I don't know. But it looks like it wants to explode upward unless something happens that it really flushes down. And if it does, that's when we hit our wave 5 around 95, 94-ish. But if it doesn't, and it wants to reverse and pop, I think we just got to move higher. We got to at least get above, your midpoint of the week, 98.49. And if we go into our market profile, at least get about 99. And if we do our midpoint, at least close above the 20 and the mobiles, which is 98. That's my my thoughts on the dollar. Hopefully you like this video, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on the US dollar.